I'm gonna have to video this part though. So we got all these parts for the Warhorse 1 here. They were donated, but they're just a little greasy. So, Fairmont's got a little bit of 87 left in it.
91, pal.
91. Ryan says it's got 91 thumper in it. Oh,
a little dirt.
There ain't any fuel in here.
Little dirt.
Nope.
Little dirt. Little dirt.
Oh.
Little dirt.
Oh, no.
She was a dirt road car.
Oh no. Alright, we got our solvent. So we're just gonna add a little something to it.
That WD-40 too is really great.
Oh, for the lubrication. Got it.
What else we got here?
Little WD. Little brake clean.
Oh, really? Just knocking it right down.
There we go. I wonder if there's anything else that'll be useful. There you go. A little spritz of that.
Oh my god.
Just a smidge of that.
Oh, foaming.
Get it in there. Grab one of those.
It smells good.
Look how clean they are.
I don't want to reach my hand in there.
Grab one. It's already working.
Oh, it's just
Way better. I think we're really onto something here. What? We got Clorox and C14. There we go. Success?
Yeah, nailed it.
Back, day 2. Brought our bucket back inside. Kept it outside last night just in case it went up in flames or combustion, things like that. Pulled them out of the bucket, hit them with a little air, and looked pretty good. Not too shabby. So, get the old Warhorse stabbed together here, and then we'll go over some details on how we're going to determine the lucky recipient. So, I'm just going to stab our valve train in this. Brian was nice enough to go out and buy a set of LS6 springs, so internet, I think the box says like 560, 570 lift, internet says 600 all day, so do as you please. Got your push rods, drop them in, have a little boop, you'll feel it. We got all our rockers, kind of set those in. Alright, we trust the torque wrench. Let's get all these started. So this is where you get back to the technical, not technical, a little rowdy, not too rowdy thing. So if you want, you could spin this over and play the rotation game, torque these down appropriately. Or you can hammer them all down. Stop. I'm not a complete monster though. So if you got a torque wrench, maybe this Craftsman one Johnny let me use, you just want to go ahead and you want to set her up right to 22 foot-pounds. Oh, weird, it's already there. You should probably unload these when you're not using them, but I tend to forget. So if you set a torque wrench like 22 foot-pounds, you pretty much put your whole LS motor together, just like that. That's it. It's about a wrap. Here she is. All right, she's about ready to go. I think it's time to get this giveaway show on the road. So here's what we're doing. Monday night, the night before Christmas Eve. I wanted to do it on Christmas or Christmas Eve, but people have families and stuff. So Monday night, we're gonna do the giveaway. Names in a hat, probably easiest way to do it. I'm gonna post a list below in the description, down below in the description. Look there. I'm gonna put all the names. I think there's like 53 or 54 names that either commented, shared, blah, 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 fit the rules to get in this contest. So look it over. If you don't see your name on there, make sure and message me about why you need to be on the list so I can get you on there. If you're on there and you're like, I don't really need it, take me off, then message me, I'll take you off the list. So check over the list, make sure it's right before we get to the giveaway, because I don't want to do the drawing and somebody's like, hey man, I was supposed to be on the list, I'm not on there. So look it over. The motor, a couple things on it. We put out a couple feelers of some people around here, local guys, because we were missing some parts. Originally, we were going to give it away the way it was in the Racing is Life video. And then after we put out that video, we put out some feelers because Brian's like, hey man, this is going to be way cooler if I was kind of ready to go. Yeah, absolutely. So there's a few local guys that did chip in parts. Nick Erickson is a friend of Matt Lamb's. He donated the bucket you saw with all the valve train in it. That all came from him. He gave us also a windage tray, pickup tube, stuff like that. Kurt Thomas from Skidwerks, Hot Boy Kurt, I like to call him. I hit him up and I was looking for a front timing cover, like 13 seconds. He's like, yep, come get it. I got it right here. So he also has a YouTube channel. They're local guys. They do all the stuff we don't do. So if you're ever watching this channel and you're like, God, it's missing some drifting and some handbrakes and some hooning. Why don't we hoon with handbrakes? There we go. Just go over to their channel. They'll take care of you. They got everything you need. So I'll link that below so you can check that out. Brian picked up the springs. This did not have springs in it. So he went out and got some LS6 springs for it, which was super cool. Matt, of course, Mr. Miyagi, Minnesota Truck. You know, if you don't know who Matt is by now, you're probably just not watching the channel. But Matt was obviously like, hey, take whatever you need out of my stockpile of LS parts I got at your house. So the valve covers and the valley cover, that came from Matt. Zach Lorenz also chimed in right away. He's like, hey man, whatever you need, just let me know. I got some extra stuff too. So a bunch of people donated all the stuff on the motor. That's it. All the parts are on there. Another thing too, if you don't follow all the caricatures you see in this show, we all have Instagrams too. So I will link the Instagrams below. Brian does, Zach does, Matt has one. Kurt's got one for his channel. Johnny doesn't have one. I don't know why. If anybody wants to give Johnny a good reason to get one, go ahead. But have yet to succeed in talking him into it. So that's about it for now. Monday night's the drawing. Check the list, make sure you're on it. And let's get this thing into its new home. Stand by.